Hello, everybody. This is your boy Wardell Sims Jr., aka Pearl, Principal Enlightenment Amplified by Radiant Light. Today, I want to have a good conversation with you about what's upcoming with me, my companies, and what kind of effect we want to make moving forward. So, first of all, I had mentioned a few months back that I had been selected to represent several tech companies in the B2B space, providing services that are most of businesses in our target audience doesn't know much about, but add so much value to them. I got started in it, and truth be told, had a lot of things going on in my life, and kind of detoured my focus towards a couple other things. So, but now we're sparking it back up, and I'm overly excited about the opportunity that has been presented to me. I'm excited about providing these services to the B2B community, and in hopes of really elevating the business communities that I'm involved in. Again, this is an exciting time for me. What I want to touch on right now specifically is a couple of companies that I'll be representing moving forward. First one being My Debt Navigator. My Debt Navigator is a legal debt resolution and solutions company. They specialize in providing American adults with a legal way to eradicate debt. Um, I've yet to run across anything as empowering in how I can personally assist literally hundreds of thousands of people get out of the debt trap. Um, this is an amazing offering. I feel so privileged to be a part of it and being an ambassador to this organization, and I am totally ecstatic. Um, I don't know if y'all know that, but it is estimated that we are $18 trillion in consumer debt in America, which is mind boggling. Um, Anybody knows that a society can't sustain itself if its population, adult working population, is consumed by debt. Not to say the least, our American government. There's a lot of news out and a lot of things going on about our American government and the $36 trillion of debt that our government has accumulated. So again, this is like what I call the biggest pandemic facing our country is getting control of the debt. And it's my personal belief that it starts with us. I believe if we become more fiscally responsible, then subsequently, because we are the government, then subsequently the government leadership has to fall in tow. So that was another reason why I was overly excited about this opportunity. And when I was presented with the ability to participate, I jumped on board. And in truth, it is my primary focus because I know how participating in this can really help turn America around. And there's nothing more exciting to me. All I want to do is do good. So I want to be a part of things that serve a greater good, that subsequently that I benefit by serving a greater good and serving the communities in which I am a stakeholder in, that I vehemently love, and I want to see overall that community to strive and to succeed. So My Debt Navigator was a no-brainer for me. As an ambassador, I have took on a role where I also can provide opportunity for entrepreneurs, influencers, marketers, um, companies, and also organizations to participate in helping us solve this pandemic of consumer debt. And in doing so, I created a company called Wardell Sims Jr.'s Debt Consultants. And the goal of this agency is to organize a group of individuals, marketers, companies, um, organizational heads, so on and so forth, to organize them where we can assist at least 100,000 American adults get that stranglehold of debt um, off of them. That is something exciting for me. It's a monumental task. It is something that I know I'm up for. I'm excited to participate in and actually take the lead. Um, One of the things I've always wanted to do, I always wanted to be a leader. That means forge new territory. I know that my debt navigator is the only legal solution that has a debt resolution service in our market. There you have other services, debt consolidation, you have debt settlement, all these, which we do provide, but we're the only ones that provide a legal debt resolution program that subsequently allows for immediate assistance for those who have accumulated debt that's being challenged for them to serve. So again, I have mentioned on an earlier segment that under our debt resolution program, we usually get our clients a debt adjustment to their payments to the degree of 40 to 60%. And I used an example of an individual having $2,000 worth of debt. And having $2,000 worth of debt, if they're able to enroll in our program, we're likely to get their debt adjusted down to $800 to $1,200, which leaves anywhere from $800 to $1,200 of savings. Which one of the things we're going to encourage is if you were servicing that debt, now what if you, instead of spending it, that you saved it and then you invested it? Case in point, with a $2,000 investment, we have another program where I would be introducing to my clients to where they could actually make a minimal investment of $1,000 and be able to receive a monthly yield or a monthly check in real estate for those investing in real estate, and it's secured. So that means that your investment is secured by the real estate. So subsequently, you're basically guaranteed to get these returns on a monthly basis. Again, incorporating several facets of partnerships and services that I have to provide the American populace, which subsequently would be my clients, the opportunity to not only eliminate their debt, eliminate the time in which they'd be servicing the debt, but also providing them with passive income opportunities. We believe that we're unique in this space, that we provide services that are usually not organized in this fashion. You know, you have like just debt resolution, but then you don't have a alternative to take that debt reduction that you receive and being able to place it into a passive income vehicle that is secured by real estate. There's very few to any entities or individuals that will provide that. Again, it's something unique to me, something that was given to me by the Most High, and that is what I'm driven by, and that is why I'm able to sit here and exchange and share with you what we're doing, which I'm gonna get into next, which is our second offering that I'm going to be focusing on, which is income notes and passive real estate investment. I have partnered and allied with the equity fund that provides investors an opportunity to receive passive income on a monthly basis via real estate investments. But you don't have to purchase the real estate yourself. You don't have to manage it. All you do is invest into the fund and receive a monthly return on your investment that is secured by the real estate. So it's another amazing offer. Being that we're in tax season and there's a lot of people we're getting refund checks. There's even a distinct possibility that the current administration may be putting together where every taxpayer receive $5,000. Now imagine if you receive those $5,000 and you use some of the strategies that we have and to be able to turn that $5,000 into more money without you spending it, where you could take some of that $5,000 and get a return and spend it. So you still have your principal. So therefore you're not losing any money, but you're making money to buy your services, which is a sound and prudent way to go about building wealth, and ultimately building a more sustainable society. So these are our core things that we'll be working on moving forward as our primary stuff. But I also want to add that I am also officially launching P.E.A.R.L VIPs, which P.E.A.R.L VIP is an acronym. Again, this one is not my surname, is Principle Enlightenment Amplified by Radiant Light. But this P.E.A.R.L stands for Principles of Economics Applied Responsibly by Leaders, VIP group. And what it is a private membership association where I provide my members access to things that I've invested in and having access to companies that I partner with to provide value to them. Like case in point, business funding. Business funding is a must for entrepreneurs who really want to build and sustain and scale their businesses. We can't rely on our personal income to fund our businesses. And also, we don't need to do it because we need to make sure that it's separated. So therefore, that if there's a lawsuit or any type of litigation involved, that you separate your personal from your business. And also to be able to fund those businesses. So we have partnered with the company that provides consulting services. We have also built an extensive library on business funding, which will provide DIYers, which are do-it-yourselfers, the ability and the know-how to actually be able to fund their own businesses without consultant services or paying somebody else for consultant services, but also knowing that if you ever get bogged down, or if you just that type would rather make that investment and have a reputable company walk you through those paces so you can get your business funded, then we also have that. So we have a magnificent team that will allow for our clients to either do it themselves from the resources that we will provide them with, or to be able to have consultation services that will walk them through the process to get their business funded. We've also, within that, we have built a business library. And this business library provides is an enormous resource to any entrepreneur or business owner or organization leader, for that fact, to provide them access to many of the tools and resources that they may need, that they will need to help them market, to be able to strategize their business, to motivate them, to give them guidelines, templates, so on and so forth. We have built this extensive library, and this library is one of a kind. It's one that is updated on a weekly and monthly basis. So that means that none of the the offerings get antiquated. They always refresh to stay current. So therefore, um, those who are members of P.E.A.R.L VIPs will always have access to relevant, current resources and knowledge. That oftentimes we don't even know. What I'm saying? I've dealt with and been a part of entities and organizations that, to be frank, the majority of their their service offerings and their knowledge resources, they're antiquated at best. What I'm saying? We live in a very, very fast moving, technological, knowledge based, informational based society in the business space. And this stuff is moving at warp speed. So therefore, I wanted those who join my organization to have access to current, relevant, and 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 products and services that really will move the needle forward for them. So we're excited about that. Another thing that we provide with the P.E.A.R.L VIP is technology procurement services. Um, Technology is the bases of business. So if you don't have the right softwares, you don't have the right technologies, you are behind the eight ball. And it's going to be hard for businesses to compete who doesn't have it. So through alliances, through relationships, I have basically access to a team of software developers that are developing software on a monthly basis to provide needed software infrastructure for entrepreneurs and business owners alike. So I'm excited about the fact that we provide technological services. Also, and finally, we tie in as a member that you also will have access to active and passive income opportunities. Some we already have, but we always on the search for the next best active and passive income strategies. So therefore, we spend our time and put our energy towards providing our members with access to resources and knowledge and tools that they don't have to spend no time in. They can focus on their business. So those things are really exciting. So it's some really exciting times going on here with Wardell Sims Jr. You can always visit my website. It's wardellsimsjr.com. You can learn about our services, our offerings, to get a good feel about where we are and where I am as a owner of companies, and what my mission and my mantra and what kind of services we provide, what kind of support we provide. I'm confident that we are unique in our space and that we provide a wide array of services that we don't have a lot of competition, especially on the entry level where we are providing these opportunities to those who are just getting started or those who don't have built the relationships and to be able to get their businesses off. What I'm saying? So therefore they just don't have the relationships. As I share with people all the time, I've been doing this for about 35 years of my life. So therefore, over that time, I just had ability and have a knack for finding opportunities and cultivating relationships. And I'm proud to say that we deal with some of the best companies in every industry in which that we provide services for. We are by no means in a position where we're novices. Every company that I've allied with and or partnered with or acquired proprietary rights to products and services, all of them are elite in the industry verticals in which they are participating in. They have a solid track record. Most of them been in business or been operating 20, 30 years. And I thoroughly vetted them as well as they thoroughly vetted me. What I'm saying? Because it's a two-way street. So they saw enough value in me to allow for me to represent them. And I saw a lot of value in them to know that my audience, my client base, those who I am targeting to provide these services to, that they are who they say they are, and they can provide the services in which that really change the game. So we're going to end this segment, this episode of Pearl Talks, um, and move forward. But I hope that you guys will go to wardellsimsjr.com to do a little research on my company, on me, on the offerings that we provide, and knowing that they will be updated as we move forward. I want to encourage y'all to take an interest and become a member of Pearl VIPs. Um, I certainly won't regret it. We provide way more value than what we charge. And immediately, if you become a member, you'll have access to services and knowledge that I'm confident that 99% of those in the marketplace don't have in one space or under one platform. That's what makes us unique. Is the fact that we basically provide virtually everything you need as an entrepreneur and a business owner, and give you access to all this stuff from one platform. So you don't have to find a website developer. We have website developers. You don't have to look for software. We have companies and software developers that are developing software on a continuous basis to and have price points that is more affordable than those companies that have become behemoths. So I think that we have a unique offering. I think that you'll find a lot of value in wardellsimsjr.com, and I invite y'all to explore us and and see if we have some value. And from there, you can go to the website at wardellsimsjr.com, and basically on every page, you have a schedule where you can book a consultation. Um, Feel free to do so. I look forward to communicating with you guys and sharing um, all that we have to offer, and hopefully that we can be a participant in your financial success. And we're excited. So again, I want to thank you guys for listening to and watching this Pearl Talks, and there's many more to come, and I welcome you to be a part of the family. Thank you. I love you. God bless. It's Pearl, Principle Enlightenment, amplified by Radiant Light, and I'm out.